Patrick woke up very early one morning. This was unusual because in Terra Vista City, everyone always woke up at exactly 9 o'clock. He looked at the clock and saw it was 7:30. Patrick was surprised to be awake so early. He looked at the bed beside him. Evelyn was still sleeping. Usually they woke up together. This made Patrick feel confused and curious. He quietly got out of bed. He did not want to wake Evelyn. He walked to the window and opened the curtains. Outside, the city was very quiet. There were no people, no cars, and no sounds. The streets looked empty. Patrick felt something was not right. He remembered how every day, the people in Terra Vista City followed the same routine. They woke up at 9, ate breakfast, went to classes or work, played sports, ate dinner, and then went to bed at 9 again. Everything was very organized, like a machine. Patrick sat down on a chair and tried to think clearly. He tried to remember if he ever woke up early before. But no, he always woke up at 9 o'clock. He wanted to understand why he woke up so early today. Patrick wanted to feel hungry. But the food in the city made people full all the time. No one felt hungry or sad. Everyone followed the rules and lived in a perfect routine. Evelyn finally woke up and smiled. She said, "It is time for breakfast." Patrick wanted to ask her why breakfast was important, but he did not. He felt tired but also curious about the city and its people. Evelyn noticed that Patrick did not look well. She asked him if he was sick. Patrick said he did not want to eat. He wanted to remember the feeling of hunger. He told Evelyn that he felt different. Evelyn looked worried and said she would call the doctor. But Patrick did not want to see the doctor. He wanted to understand what was happening to him and the city. Patrick thought very deeply. He remembered that he threw away his food before because he did not want to eat it. He thought maybe the food has something in it. Something that made people forget their memories. The city made people forget their past and feelings. Patrick wanted to remember everything. He wanted to feel like a real person with emotions. Even though Evelyn said he was crazy, Patrick kept thinking and asking questions. He asked, "What is this place? When did we come here?" But Evelyn could not remember. She only said, "This is our home." Patrick felt lonely and sad. He wanted to know the truth about the city and his life. Patrick smiled a little. He wanted to believe that there was hope. Maybe today was the day he would find answers. He wanted to break free from the quiet and strange city. He wanted to live a real life with real feelings. Patrick's mind was full of questions. Why did everyone in the city live the same way every day? Why did no one feel hungry, sad, or angry? Why did no children live with them? Patrick wanted to find the answers. He wanted to be free and happy. As he looked out of the window again, the sun was shining softly on the city. The light gave him hope. He knew that even if the city was strange, he could still find a way to learn the truth. Patrick was ready to start his journey. This was the beginning of a new day for Patrick, a day full of questions and hopes. He wanted to find the real life outside the city walls. He wanted to remember who he was before coming to Terra Vista City. Patrick's heart was full of courage, even if he did not know what the future held. Patrick's story teaches us to be curious and brave. Sometimes, when things feel strange or different, it is important to ask questions. It is important to search for the truth and not be afraid to feel emotions. Feeling hunger, sadness, or joy is part of being human. Patrick's early morning wake-up was a small step toward freedom. It showed that he was ready to think for himself and not just follow the rules. In Terra Vista City, life was quiet and simple. But for Patrick, it was time to wake up not just in the morning, but also in his mind and heart. The strange city was a place to live, but Patrick wanted to live fully. He wanted to feel everything that life could give. This is where Patrick's journey begins. A journey to discover the truth, to feel real emotions, and to find freedom. And it all started with waking up early, opening the curtains, and seeing the quiet city in the morning light. Patrick followed Evelyn down the long corridor. The doors on both sides all looked the same. They took the lift down to the dining hall. When the doors opened, many people were already there. Tom, the sports organizer, greeted them with a smile. He told them about a tennis match planned for the afternoon. Patrick noticed how organized everything was. Everyone wore jeans and t-shirts. The colors of their clothes showed their levels. Patrick's shirt and jeans were dark blue, the color for level 6. He saw others wearing red, yellow, and green. Everyone looked calm and happy, but Patrick felt a little different. Breakfast was always the same in Terra Vista City. They ate peanut butter and bread, with an energy drink. Lunch was usually soup and salad. Dinner was beans and rice, sometimes with a little meat or fish. Even though they ate every day, no one ever seemed hungry. Patrick looked at the food and remembered how he had thrown his away. Nobody noticed. Patrick sat with Evelyn and Tom at a table near big windows. Outside, he saw a swimming pool. On the other side of the pool, families with children lived together. Patrick noticed something strange. On his side of the pool, there were no children. The youngest children in the city were 9 or 10 years old. Patrick realized no babies were born in the city anymore. This thought made him feel sad and worried. He tried to talk to Robert, a man who had hurt his leg playing tennis. Patrick remembered carrying Robert to a helicopter for help. But when Patrick asked Robert about this, Robert said he never went to the hospital or flew in a helicopter. Robert did not remember being hurt. Patrick felt confused and worried. Tom stepped in and told Patrick to come to his office after breakfast to talk. Patrick did not want to go to Tom's office. He felt Tom was trying to hide something. Tom followed Patrick to the lift. Patrick quickly pressed the button for level 30, the top floor. The corridor there was empty and quiet. Patrick ran to the stairs and climbed to the roof. There, he found a large helicopter. It was a Bell 214, just like the one he used to know. Patrick remembered he had worked in a helicopter factory before. He felt strong and brave. He decided to escape Terra Vista City. He climbed into the helicopter and hid behind some boxes. The helicopter took off and flew over many valleys. Patrick looked down and saw farms, factories, and smoke. After half an hour, the helicopter landed at a small airport. A man named Jack greeted Patrick. Jack took Patrick to his small office and explained many things. He said, Terra Vista City was built to stop chaos and fighting in the world. Long ago, there were many problems. People were hungry, angry, and without jobs. The governors built cities like Terra Vista to keep people safe and calm. Jack explained that in Terra Vista City, people are given special drugs and food. These stop hunger, sadness, and even memories. There are no new babies born, and no one leaves the city. People live only for today. They forget the past and do not worry about the future. Patrick listened carefully and felt shocked. He wanted to understand more. Jack told Patrick that he could choose to stay in Terra Vista City and forget everything that happened today. Or he could leave and face a hard life outside, but with freedom. Patrick felt hope and fear inside him. He wanted freedom but was afraid of the difficult life outside the city. He thought about the people he knew, the quiet city, and the strange routine. This was the moment Patrick began to see the truth. The city was safe, but it was also a cage. People lived in peace but lost their memories and feelings. Patrick wanted to find out if there was more to life than this. Patrick's courage grew. He wanted to explore and find answers. He did not want to live in silence and forgetfulness anymore. He wanted to feel real emotions and freedom. Even though the truth was hard to hear, Patrick knew he had to face it. He decided to be brave and continue searching. The strange city was full of secrets, and Patrick was ready to uncover them. This part of Patrick's journey showed his strength. He was no longer just a man following the rules. He was a man who asked questions and wanted more from life. He wanted to be free and remember who he was before coming to Terra Vista City. Patrick's story teaches us the importance of courage and curiosity. Sometimes, we must look beyond what is easy and safe. We must search for truth, even if it is hard. Only then can we find freedom and happiness. The city was quiet, but Patrick's heart was loud with questions and hope. He knew that tomorrow might bring new challenges, but he was ready. He wanted to wake up not just in the morning, but in his mind and soul. Patrick's discovery was only the beginning. There was more to learn, more to see, and more to feel. He was ready for what came next. Patrick sat quietly in the small office. Jack, the man who met him at the airport, spoke softly. Jack told Patrick more about Terra Vista City and the world outside. He said that long ago, the world was full of problems. There was hunger, anger, and fighting everywhere. Governments built cities like Terra Vista to keep people safe. These cities were warm, peaceful places near the sea. Jack explained that in Terra Vista City, people take special drugs and eat special food. These things stop hunger and sadness. They also stop memories from coming back. People live only for today. There are no babies born, and no one leaves the city. Everyone follows the rules to keep the city calm and quiet. Patrick listened carefully. He felt many emotions inside him: fear, sadness, hope, and confusion. He wanted freedom, but he was also afraid of what life might be like outside the city. Jack told Patrick that he had a choice. He could go back to Terra Vista City and forget everything he learned today. Or he could leave and live a real life outside, with freedom but also with hard work and challenges. Jack said that most people stayed in the city. Only a few left, and half of those who left came back again. The city was easy and safe, but it was also a cage. Patrick thought about the choice he had to make. He wondered what freedom really meant. Was it better to be safe and forget, or to be free and face difficulties? Patrick remembered the quiet city, the food that stopped hunger, and a life without real feelings. He also remembered the helicopter, Jack's office, and the truth about the world. He knew the easy life was not real life, but he was scared. The real world was unknown and difficult. After a long time thinking, Patrick made his decision. He chose to stay in Terra Vista City. He wanted safety and peace. He wanted to forget some of the hard truths. Jack smiled and said Patrick was strong to make his choice. Patrick felt mixed emotions. He was sad, but also calm. He knew he must find his own way to live and maybe find freedom inside the city someday. Patrick's story is about a hard choice. It shows that freedom and safety are sometimes difficult to balance. Some people want to be free, even if life is hard. Others want peace and safety, even if it means losing some things. Patrick chose safety for now, but his heart was still full of questions. Even though Patrick stayed, he did not stop dreaming of freedom. He wanted to feel real emotions and remember his past. He hoped that one day, people could live free and happy without fear or drugs. Patrick's journey teaches us about courage and choice. Sometimes, life gives us difficult decisions. We must think carefully about what is most important to us. Freedom is powerful, but it also brings responsibility. Safety is comforting, but it can also limit us. Patrick was ready to live a new day in Terra Vista City. He was ready to be strong inside, even if the outside world was still a mystery. He knew that every day was a chance to learn, grow, and maybe one day, be truly free. This is where Patrick's story continues. His choice was only the beginning. The strange city held many secrets, and Patrick was ready to face them, one step at a time. Thank you for listening. Keep learning and growing with every story you hear. Every new word you learn brings you closer to understanding the world and yourself. Patrick's story shows a journey of discovery and choice. He lived in Terra Vista City, a place where life seemed calm but was controlled. People forgot their past and feelings because of special drugs and food. Patrick was different. He woke up early and wanted to remember. He wanted to feel real emotions like hunger, sadness, and hope. Patrick learned the truth about the city. It was built to keep peace in a troubled world. But this peace came with a cost. Freedom was taken away. Patrick had to choose between safety and freedom. He chose safety, but his heart still longed for real life and memories. This story teaches us an important lesson. Life is about choices. Sometimes, we must choose between comfort and courage. Comfort feels safe but can stop us from growing. Courage can be hard, but it helps us learn and be free. Like Patrick, we should be brave to ask questions and seek truth. We should value our feelings and memories. They make us human. In real life, we may face situations where it is easier to follow rules or stay quiet. But learning, asking questions, and feeling deeply help us live fully. We grow stronger when we face challenges with courage. Every day is a chance to wake up not just with our eyes, but with our minds and hearts. Thank you for listening to Patrick's story. By finishing this story, you have improved your English listening and understanding skills. Keep practicing and exploring new stories. Your effort will bring great progress. Now, here is a small question for you. Which choice would you make if you were Patrick? A stay in Terra Vista City for safety and comfort. B. Leave the city to find freedom and real life. Please comment your answer, A or B. We would love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoy these stories and want to support us, please subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us make more free and quality English learning content for you. If you can, please consider donating. Creating good content takes time and effort. Your donations encourage us to continue helping you learn English. Thank you for being part of our community. Keep learning, stay curious, and see you in the next story.